is up, you guys? Yes. We are back at it again with another Wizard 101 video. In today's video, we are continuing in Kroktopia. I think we've settled down a little bit. I think that the errors are done. I think we can wipe our hands clean and call it a day. The last video exported fine. The video before that is still uploading, but it is uploading okay. Um, so as long as there's no super weird last minute things, I think we're good. I think the curse is eased up or lifted even. But I'm gonna stand on that it was cursed in the beginning because oh my gosh, it was a lot. Um, so how are we doing today? With like all of that behind us, all of that mess, how are we doing? Oh, I'm doing okay, thanks for asking. I'm doing okay. I'm not doing too bad. I'm chilling, just hanging out. Doing alright. Could be better, could be worse. I'm pretty okay. Um, if I do say so. Not too bad. A little hungry. Not sure what I want. There's a couple things that sound good, but none of them are open. So, and I also really don't want to have to get out and get them because it is literally, I think, like, hang on, let me see what the temperature is so that I'm not 9 degrees. I am not exaggerating. It is 9 degrees outside right now. So I don't think I'm going anywhere. Um, I think I'll stay home for the day. I don't plan. Yeah, it feels like -8 is what it says. Isn't that wonderful? No wonder I'm so cold in here. Yeah, there's a wind chill advisory. Yeah, it is cold. Cold, cold, cold. And the flu risk is high in my area, apparently. Thank you, weather, for reminding me of impending sickness at every turn. Anyway, I'm doing fine other than that, though. It's really not too terrible, but if you hear the heat kick on, that is why. So if it sounds like we're in an airport and the planes are about to take off, I'm sorry, but it's freezing. It is much below, it is many degrees below freezing, okay? There's multiple degrees. Many below freezing. So I will be taking all precaution and all preemptive measures to stay warm. I am in a little like sweater set. It's got like pants, but they're made out of sweater material, and I've got a shirt that's a sweater, obviously. Um, so I'm trying. I will layer another sweater over my sweater too. But y'all, it's cold. Stay warm, bundle up. I've got a flame, but it's a pretty small flame, so I can't say, you know, can't say too much. But it's a small flame. It's still a flame, though. It is kind of putting off heat. I'm not gonna lie. If you hold your hand close enough to a lighter flame, fun fact, it does get kind of hot. So that's nice, I guess. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all in on the song of the day real quick because this song is a banger, and if I passed it up, it would be a crime. So it's Make It Hurt by Sworn In. This song is a banger. This song is a fucking banger. If you don't like heavy music, you're not gonna like it. But oh boy do I, and oh boy do I like this song. It is not the heaviest. If I get a metalhead in my comments that's like, oh, you think that that's heavy? I'm gonna like literally lose my mind. I don't think that this is that heavy, but I have a friend who doesn't like heavy music, and she would consider this too heavy and that she wouldn't like it because of that. She can listen to some, but not much, you know? Although I did make her listen to System of a Down, and she seemed to fuck with it a little bit, so that was fun. Um, if you're watching this, how'd you find my channel? And miss you, bitch. Come hang sometime. It's been a long time since she's been over, but we're adults. It's hard to have adult friendships, you know? Anyway, Croctopia. I feel like I always just ramble in these videos and nothing I ever say is related to the video, and it's, you know, just me talking over the gameplay. But the gameplay is still there. It's still very much the video. You can just mute me, but I don't know. Sometimes I say some funny things. Sometimes. Um, Maybe. I don't know. Am I that funny in my videos? I have a lot of good, like, one liners in person, but I very much bounce off. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. I very much bounce off of the people around me, so doing these videos solo is a little bit harder to be funny. But buckle in, y'all. We still got 10 minutes left, so you're here with me. You're here for the ride. Now, we are 6 minutes into the video. I don't know if that's long enough for YouTube to look away, but luckily I don't actually show this part. I know that I have been told before that I could pause before doing this part, and that is very true, but I like the noise. I think it's funny. It's also on brand for me. I don't know if y'all know this. I don't know if y'all notice. I also might have changed it, so you might not know. But the full username that I have acquired for myself is Decaf Bong Water. It's my username on other platforms. It's kind of my brand. It's been my username for a very long time. So it's the brand I'm going with. Um, if I lived in a completely legal state, I would have a separate channel for this. However, it is going to be loosely incorporated to all my channels. So give me 2 seconds. You'll see what I mean. I'm not encouraging this or endorsing it or condoning it, but I'm going to do it. You know? Whatever else I have to say to get the regulations out of the way. I am an adult. I am a legal consumer. Yada yada, blah blah blah. You get the point. Like I said, I'm not showing it, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm just, you know, I'm just gonna take a drink, take a sippy sip. Which actually we do need to hydrate. So let's take a hydrate break first, and then we'll continue hydrating. I guess I don't know. I think it's dumb that I have to feel like I gotta weasel away my way around it because of content. But like, I know that the way to avoid that is just not to have it in there, but I want to. It's all part of the vision. It's all part of the vision. Really though, like this is if you're hanging out with me, this is what we're gonna do. If you're gonna play this game with me, this is what we're gonna do. So it's just me once again being real, and being truthful as a content creator. Um, I also just think it's funny having Wizard 101 in the forefront and then the gurgling of a vase in the background. I don't know. I think it's goofy. Um, Sorry if you don't like it. I do. Just tune out for like 20 seconds and pop back in. It won't be any different. I promise. It'll still be the same. I might sound a little bit cheerier. I might be a little goofier, but it'll be the same. Alright, for real this time. I just gotta get a different song because this song is not the vibe. It's a good song, but it is a sad song, and I don't want to be sad while I'm making these. Ew. That was gross. Um, it's really windy out, and our door just shut itself on the blink camera because of the wind. And, oh, that was gross. Okay. This is a good song to. Yeah, this is good. Okay. I wish y'all could hear the music, but unfortunately it's very copywritten, so I cannot. I have copyright free music that I can use, but it is not Not what I'm listening to. Alright. One more. The headset is off now, by the way. I don't know if it sounds any different. Sorry if it does. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. But just so that I'm not like all over the mic, I'm gonna, you know, for your sake, for your enjoyment, for your viewing and listening pleasure or displeasure. I don't know. Either one. It's sorry, I am whispering along to the song. Feeling alright. And we got a friend. Valerian Lotus Stone. Oh, this is Valerian. I have a little bit of beef with Valerian. Valerian, if you are somehow out there and watching this and you are here right now, please leave. I do not want you to hear what I'm about to say. I'm kidding. I'm not going to be that mean. However, I do have some beef. I do have some, because I wasn't trying to get into this fight in the first place. I was just trying to collect that stack of rubies. Now, pay attention. There's a stack of rubies there, right? Right there next to the, you see it? You see it right there. That's all I wanted. And then I get stuck in this fight. And I get and and then I get somebody in the fight with me. And they're a storm wizard. And listen, I try really, really hard, like we kind of touched on in the last video. I do firmly believe that there is some classism and some animosity between the schools and between the, I guess, different species and races in this game. Kind of joking, kind of not. I think it's funny and goofy, but I do also think that there is kind of a hierarchy in this game, and I think it is kind of prevalent to the storyline a little bit, but we're not going to get into that. However, between the schools, there is definitely some animosity there. And I gotta say, Storm players usually, and I am a wolf. Oh my gosh, on all levels except physical, I am a wolf. My character's name is Wolf. I'm about to shit on everybody named Wolf. If you are a wolf Stormblade or a wolf whatever, usually it's Stormblade. Watch out. Because you probably think highly of yourself. I didn't mean to have those dots still there, by the way. That was from the dungeon. But Valerian did heal me, so thanks for that. I appreciate that. However, Valerian struggles with the common problem that all storms have, especially early on in the game, and that is just the defect of the school itself, and that is their accuracy. Now, I'll admit, I've fizzled. I've done it before. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. However, when it is like every turn and your teammate is at 180 health and you're at 745, they obviously have to heal themselves so they can't hit. So you should be hitting, right? And you're trying. You're legitimately trying, except for you fizzled again. Valerian has barely hit any of the enemies this entire fight. And I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I'd hate to spoil it. But Valerian is not going to be hitting this fight. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, Storm is just not. They really have a problem with getting their spells out and getting them in there, apparently, because oh my god. So I I pulled the brunt of the load on this one, and I went ahead and did the justice of defeating the last guy, because I didn't want to watch Valerian fizzle again on a lightning bat when they have 4 pips. There's no reason to fizzle. Why? Why? I would be so mad if I was them. And I am mad on their behalf. But it was a little frustrating, not gonna lie. Because now, as you'll see, that diamond patch disappeared. So I had to come all the way over here to get this one. It completely it is gone. Look at it. It's gone. And so am I. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me. Bye guys.